In this video, I'm going to take you along and I'm going to show you the kind of things that I do to have more energy. They're what I call my life hacks to having more energy. And the way that I found out these things and the way I found out that it worked for me was that I simply became curious and open-minded to certain ideas. And a lot of them are actually rooted in some of the most basic, fundamental ideas, but I've noticed that I've had such a huge amount of leverage from doing them that I feel obligated, in a way, to share it with the world. So this video is going to be me sharing, giving the things that I do in my own life, and not just only sharing. I'm going to actually show you what I do. It's going to involve nutrition, it's going to involve doing certain things that get me into a certain state, and that is what I'm going to share with you today. So let's move on to the first one. The first one. Yo, Lily, what you sniffing, girl? What you sniffing, girl? Shit. First one's about nutrition. Now, the reason nutrition is so important because when you understand that what you put into your body literally becomes a part of you. Your body will break down the molecules, break down the energy, it'll become a part of you, it'll release what it doesn't need or what it doesn't want, but the idea is that what you put into your body literally becomes a part of you. So when I made this shift, this awareness, this understanding, what I then did was decided that I was going to put live foods in my body. Now, I also saw the correlation of when I put live foods into my body, I felt alive. I felt like I had so much energy. But I realized that when I put junk food into my body or acidic food, I realized that it would weigh my energy down. It would cause me a lot longer before I would build up some type of motivation. It took me a lot of energy to want to do physical activities, like go to the gym more often. And I realized that it's because what I was fueling and putting into my body wasn't high quality. It wasn't nutrient rich, and it wasn't ultimately giving me that type of energy. Let's move along. I'm gonna show you exactly what I do with my energy, with my shakes. And now what I'm gonna do is simply show you the exact vegetables and fruits I put into my smoothie that I drink like twice a day, and show you why I put certain vegetables in it. So let's get to it. Kale, cucumber, apple, broccoli, ginger, and then you have, I use frozen strawberries. It tends to give it more of like a cold, icy type texture to it. And then of course spinach. And I normally don't do too much sugar, so if I do a little bit of an apple, I'll do maybe 2 or 3 strawberries. But more so than that, I think the most important thing that I put into it is the kale. I always have to have kale. It's my favorite thing to add, and I feel I get so much energy from it. All of these will have different levels of vitamins in it, but as long as you are putting live nutrients, nutrient-rich foods into your body, you'll notice that you feel such a big difference. Now, what I do is I put in a couple stalks of these. I put in probably half of that broccoli right there. I cut this up. Normally I'll use about half of a cucumber. I'll use about half an apple, and then this I'll just use like a piece of it, maybe like this going up, and then I'll use maybe 1 or 2 handfuls of spinach, and then I always finish it off with alkaline water. I drink 3 gallons of water a day. I know that sounds like a lot. I'm not recommending that everyone drink that much. It's just that I drink so much water. Also because I'm very active, and because I'm so active, that's probably why I drink so much water. But nonetheless, this is what I add into it, and I'll show you the finished product. Oh yeah. And now I want to show you the finished product, which is this. I drink about 4 of these a day because the Vitamix will make about 2 of these at a time, and I do the Vitamix about twice. So I'll carry this just about everywhere I go. It's extremely hydrating. It definitely alkalines the body, and it gives the body so much live foods, which makes it feel alive. Yeah. Second one is all about the idea of taking an ice cold shower. Now, this is something that I do just about every single day, and one thing that I noticed right away within a couple days of doing it is how much increased energy I had from doing it. Now, I'm going to list a whole bunch of benefits right here of taking a cold shower, but even beyond these benefits, I use it as more of an energetic thing, in the sense that when I just get into the shower, I completely immerse myself in ice cold water. It forces me to become 100% present. So what I do is, as I do it, I feel myself have to get more allowing of the moment to be. I then am allowing myself to let it be cold and pushing myself to staying in it. And over time, what I realize that does is it allows me to become more present to the moment. And the other thing that I do with this is I use it as a metaphor for life. So the idea is that if I'm able to get up straight, first thing in the morning, immerse myself in cold water like I'm doing right now, what it allows me to do is send a signal to my brain that I can consciously choose to put myself in uncomfortable situations, so that then what I can do is use that metaphor towards making it so that I can do other aspects of my life. I can push myself outside my comfort zone. I can break down success barriers, and from that point begin to change my life in a positive way. So this is more of a metaphor than anything else. And it's something that forces me to become present. It gives me a whole bunch of energy, and it's one of the ones I wanted to share with you guys. And now the third life hack is something that I do just about every single day. And it has to do with the idea of coming into a sauna, like I am right now. Now, I come in here every single day because some of the main benefits, and some of the most simple ones are when you come in here, you're able to release the toxins in your body. Now, all of us throughout our day, based upon our diets and a lot of the things that we consume, at some level ingest certain toxins. Now, the idea is that when we come into a sauna, what we allow ourselves to do is to release those toxins. Now, beyond only that idea is the idea too that when you raise your body temperature, what you do is your blood vessels begin to dilate. And when that happens, there's an increased blood flow throughout your body, which then allows you to sweat more and to have better blood circulation in general. Now, beyond that, there's even an effect on the endorphins in your body. Now, endorphins are like the good feeling chemicals that go through our body. And what happens is when our body temperature is raised from coming into a sauna, we release more of those, which allows us to have better sleep at night and allows us to generally feel better. So it's good for stress, it's good for relieving toxins and allowing us to have better energy throughout the day. Now, I've been doing this for a couple of years now at least, where I come into the sauna every single day for about 20 to 25 minutes. And maybe once a week I'll also do Bikram yoga, which is for 90 minutes and 120 degrees with 40% humidity. And I find it to be such a lively thing that gives me so much energy and really allows me to cultivate having the best type of energy. Remember that if you put nutrient-rich foods into your body, you're gonna feel like you have more energy. If you put live foods into your body, you feel alive. Beyond that, if you go to the extreme side of getting your cold shock therapy in so that you're able to really wake yourself up, allow yourself to become more present, and then on the other side of that, go into a sauna to release toxins, to release endorphins, to feel better in general. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Feel free to like this video below, subscribe to the channel, and other than that, much love to you.